इस्लामोफोबिया आलमी मसला है। इससे निपटने के लिए मिलकर इक़दाम करना होंगे। अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा की जनरल असम्बली में इस्लामोफोबिया के हवाले से तकरीब से खिताब में पाकिस्तानी मंदूब आसिम इफ्तिखार ने कहा कि इस्लामोफोबिया जैसे चैलेंज से निपटने के लिए अमली इक़दाम नागुज़ीर हैं। भारत में अक़लियतों को मजहबी आज़ादी हासिल नहीं है। मकबूजा कश्मीर में मुसलमानों को नमाज की अदायगी से रोका जाता है। इस्लामोफोबिया जैसे चैलेंज से करोड़ों मुसलमानों के जज्बात मजरूह होते हैं।
Not just symbolic, today's discussion offered us an opportunity to reflect on the threat Islamophobia poses to Muslims and to social harmony as a whole, and to express our solidarity with its victims, and to renew our collective resolve to continue endeavors for eliminating this scourge. This day reminds us of the Christchurch mass killings of 15th March 2019, when 51 innocent worshippers fell victim to an act of religious hatred. It is a day of somber reflection and remembrance, but also of hope and a solemn pledge that we will stay committed to rooting out this menace. Islamophobia has deep and troubling historical roots. It often stems from ignorance, prejudice, and distorted narratives about Islam and Muslim societies. Intersection of geopolitical tensions, long-running conflicts, and situations of occupation, economic inequalities, and rapid spread of disinformation, misinformation, and hate speech through digital platforms have also allowed Islamophobia to proliferate. In recent years, it has mutated into a pernicious form and manifestations threatening life, dignity, freedom, and heritage of Muslims. It seems that one guilty, conscious country, that is our eastern neighbor, finds it difficult to hide their guilt and culpability when it comes to Islamophobia. So I'm constrained to offer some additional remarks. The Indian representatives manifest disrespect towards OIC and its decisions and priorities not just smacks of arrogance, but a malicious and convoluted mindset that is so unfortunate and evident. It was expected that India would join us today in condemning Islamophobia and would brief us, the participants, about the steps it will take to alleviate the plight of Muslims, millions of Muslims and other religious minorities suffering from hate-filled extremist Hindutva ideology. India, however, chose to deflect this question and tried to politicize this debate. This is a disservice to the victims of Islamophobia and undermines efforts being taken by responsible states around the world to combat this hate-spewing ideology. The fact remains as the distinction of being the world's biggest Islamophobic state, which has turned against its own minorities, including Muslims, Christians, and others. What stands India apart is that Islamophobia in India is not perpetrated by some fringe elements, but under direct patronage of the Indian state and government. The 17th OIC report on Islamophobia reveals that India represents the most significant concentration of Islamophobic incidents globally, accounting for 3/5 of all documented manifestations. Only a couple of days ago, Muslims in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir were barred from offering Friday prayers in the historic mosque of Srinagar during the holy month of Ramadan. And this is the 7th year that such restrictions have been imposed. Public lynching of Muslims, state-sponsored destruction of centuries-old mosques to be illegally replaced by temples are but few examples of Islamophobia in this country, so well known to the world.